To talk about Nike too, because I think it's really interesting that, the spokesperson for Nike has been someone who is willing to sacrifice everything. Of course, Colin Kaepernick. Very interesting. I want to get your thoughts on Colin Kaepernick, what you think about his advocacy. A lot of people are not familiar with the way that the timeline of events actually went down with Colin Kaepernick. He was replaced as a starting quarterback by Blaine Gabbert, and then he decided he was going to sit the bench and pout, and then all of a sudden, he became an advocate for social change and social justice and started his kneeling, and it's been very, very lucrative for him, kind of quite the opposite of what your advocacy has been for you. What do you think?
So I'm gonna give you a very interesting and short story. So Colin Kaepernick was actually my friend, and before this whole China thing, we sit down, we had a conversation because I told him about the problems that are happening in Turkey. I was like, what can I do to even bring more awareness? So we sit down. There's even a picture out there, me and him. So we sit down. He gave me lots of tips. He said like do this and do that and stuff. Then I started to talk about China. I started to criticize Nike and some of the companies. I've been texting him the last whatever time, but there's no answer. I mean, I'm just hoping that he's not seeing my text messages, but he was my friend, and I hope he's still my friend. But after I started to talk about the problems that happen in China and started to criticize, Nike and some of the other companies, I lost him. There's no answer. I'm just hoping inside that he's just not seeing my text messages.
You're a very optimistic person. I'm not so optimistic. I think that Colin is all about Colin, and whether he started out maybe having a mission in mind, it's quite obvious to me, especially from your story, that his mission is a bunch of phony baloney. Because when you want to talk about oppression, when you want to talk about police brutality, let's talk about China.